stuff. Like he's already talking before the cameras come on. Like that. Look at
Look at
us.
this, Rogan style.
Come on. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you're a little dark now, though. Don't you think, Steve?
Yeah,
always
you know,
been dark.
I'm just not going to mess around with it anymore. I'm done with trying to fix
I'll
the
turn the-
lights.
I'll
that
turn the
whole
lights back
recording
on.
I did. I come here and I waste hours. You have no idea because I go back and I'm like, this is no good
Because it's too light.
because I'm fucking around with it. I'm messing with the lights and it's too.
What?
No, it's. I turn the lights down because
Yes.
I'm annoyed by the shine, and then
You should wear a
So
wig.
it's the
I
lights'
should wear
fault.
a
I was
wig.
about to say he's
That's
blaming the
right.
lights. I
You
love
should wear
that.
a
It's the
wig.
lights' fault.
Like that should be your thing. Like you should have
God,
a big
that'd be
curly
great.
afro and you just put it on during your podcast.
I really just need to not care
Yeah.
and just do my thing.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Well, from what I hear, it takes lots and lots and lots of takes to get these things right.
So
Does it?
last night, let me plug in here.
You want to plug in?
Yeah.
Oh boy. No dick pics, please.
You never know what you're gonna get.
On Steve's
You
phone.
never
Know what you're gonna get, ladies and gentlemen. It can all be a little bit of a
Last
surprise.
night,
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
last
Let's
night
see.
I was at a discotheque.
Oh, that's
Look
my
at
office,
this.
My office.
This is healthcare.
This is your Thursdays.
2025 healthcare as it should be.
There you go.
What a great time. The energy I came out of there with, forget I was an inch taller
Wow.
and a few IQ points smarter.
I've been trying to push a
Awesome.
few of my patients your way, man. Because he doesn't like people.
It was great.
Yeah, it's fun.
No, I have.
Dude.
I was talking about their curve and functional loss. I got this one woman.
Think
who's-
about the miserable feeling that people have when they go to a doctor's office and you got the fucking fluorescent lights, people behind a glass, did you sign in?
Mhm.
That whole waiting room feeling,
Yeah.
that whole classic healthcare.
Do you have a miserable person at the front desk or no?
Oh,
Oh, well, look at that face. Look at
No.
you guys couldn't see that.
There's no miserable people in that office.
No, I mean, that's the wow experience, man.
Yeah,
It's
it
got to
is.
be the wow
It is.
experience.
It is. It's great.
Unfortunately, the front desk is the
It's
most
great. You know what?
important spot.
And when
It
I
is.
and when I take my mom to Park Ridge for physical therapy, well, it's been a while, but great staff.
It's the most
Great
important
staff.
thing.
The energy is great.
Our number one core value is the wow experience. The wow experience, obviously it started for the patients. You always have to create the wow experience for the patients. On the phone, first impression,
Yeah.
in front when you walk in the front door, first impression. But the wow experience goes for the employees as well. Got to give them the wow experience.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
Absolutely.
yeah, man,
You're going to
so
give the wow experience tonight at your Christmas party.
that's exactly right. Yeah. You know what
Yeah.
we're doing?
Yeah,
What's the theme?
He's always in the end.
casino.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, you're doing a casino.
Oh no,
Casino night. No,
No,
no.
that-
let's-
that
that's
I'm going to a drive-through Christmas light show and then dinner.
that's what you're doing
Nice.
tonight,
Yeah,
or that's what you're doing
Oh,
with your,
what-
your office.
But you're
My
doing
office.
you're
Oh.
doing a Brazilian steakhouse. Or-
yeah.
Where, which one? Picanha or
they
Braz-
picked the
Fogo?
No, it was stuck. It was full. They had 2 Christmas parties. They wouldn't take
Ah.
us, so I had to go to the other one. What was it?
The one that you.
Do they have
Yeah,
chicken
in
hearts?
Texas something.
Yeah.
I do like the chicken hearts.
They did. They had chicken something wrapped in bacon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lauren's gonna love that.
Yeah.
I think I've
Um,
had 30
yeah.
straight meals of chicken.
I've had
Chicken and
one-
feta
I
last
think I've
night.
had it- only 1 or 2 chickens so far.
I go up to Wegmans yesterday, and I had to go. I got to the burger bar, and I'm like, okay, so I just need that sandwich without anything. He goes, all right, what do you want? Here, I'm like, I need the chicken breast, the bacon, and the Swiss. Okay, got it. And it puts it in, and I already see the chef throwing the bun on there, and I'm like, dude, no bun. He goes, oh, no bun. I'm like, I'm not 100% sure which part of nothing you didn't understand.
The deli next door to me has something they call a Greek burger. It's like oregano and but
We're allowed
hold
to have
on,
oregano.
hold on.
Yeah, you can have oregano.
Don't be a bitch.
Don't eat like a
I'm
go
eating.
to a oregano bush and
I'm
start
not
eating it.
fucking
Hey. But
you
eating
can use it as a
anything. That's the
spice.
problem. I'm not eating
But
anything.
they grill it, and then they do feta, and
Mm.
and
Listen,
it's
A little
tzatziki on there.
before we get started on carnivore and our experience. What are we? 2 weeks in?
It's 2 weeks today.
Miserable. I hate everybody. You know what? This
It's
idea
effortless.
was to
It is
turn
effortless.
me
Effortless.
into you.
That's right.
This is the whole idea was
I got it.
to
But-
get me as angry as ornery as
a
you.
little current events. Taking out the recycling on Wednesday night, 7:00. Look up,
drone.
and there was a fucking thing. I mean, this thing was right above. If I gave it if I
My
looked at the
house
bird, it
too.
would have seen me. I mean,
Last night, by
it
my
was-
outside
it
my front
was-
door.
It was right above my house.
Yeah, same.
And it was
I
definitely
think
the size of a small plane or an SUV, like everybody said.
but it's very low.
It's got the funny lights. It's very low. I want to say, if I had a guess, I want to say like 3,000 feet.
So what do we all
Nah,
think?
less than that.
Let's all give
Like-
our. What do we think?
It's
I
like-
mean,
like
you
a
don't
1,000
find
feet.
you don't fucking get so ridiculously crazy that there's no way they don't know what it is. There's
Let's
been a
go,
million of them
everyone
over the
get-
last 4 weeks
Say
over
your
New Jersey.
theory.
I
What's your
think they're
theory?
manned. I think they're manned.
Think
It
there's
really
somebody-
looks
They're
like
that big?
It really
I-
looks like they're that big, and they look like an airplane.
And you're telling me
And
that
what's and why are they there?
officials
It's like a funny looking airplane.
Can't-
It's like an
they
airplane.
can't
a
figure
kid
out where
would
they're
design.
coming from? There's
I-
100 of them all over the place, and they've been going on for weeks. There's no way they don't know.
Yeah, of course.
Why are they not telling us?
I don't
Mass
know. What do you think?
hysteria.
What do you think it is?
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea. I have no theories. I don't think about it.
I haven't the slightest fucking idea. I really don't care.
What do you
until
think?
they
You
start
obviously have
dropping
an idea.
bombs, I really don't care. There's
Are they
little-
spraying
there's
shit?
little-
I saw a recent one that
Oh,
there's
I
a
don't
trail of
Well,
of stuff.
that's the thing. If they're spraying shit, that would make me upset. But I thought the chemtrails was
debunked.
no, not debunked, just taking care of all whatever they need to spray.
Got it. Oh
Right,
yeah, that's
right,
it.
right,
We're all
right.
spayed and neutered.
Yeah. I don't know.
All right, no, you have a theory, don't?
I mean, I 100% know that someone knows what they are.
Oh, absolutely.
yeah,
There's no. I don't think. By the way, if the government, I'm going to say it out here right now. You want to shut
Yeah.
me down? If you really think that most of the public is stupid enough to think that you guys
Everybody
don't have a
knows.
clue, there's no
Everybody
possible
knows.
way.
I mean, in a perfect world where it's exciting and fun, I think it's UFOs, and that they're trying to figure out a way to tell us, and that's why they're taking their time.
There's no chance. it's
He's
real.
watching too many
There's
science
no- I don't
fiction.
watch
I mean,
anything,
this
that's why.
thing-
Dude, what are you doing, man? Your
This-
imagination's run wild.
This,
That's
this,
what I
this
would
looks
hope it
too
would be.
much. This looks too much like our
Our
technology.
green and red
Although there
lights on
was-
our drones or whatever.
I don't know.
There are some other weird shit that people are videoing in space that look like aliens.
Yeah,
and
but I
stuff.
feel like that's all AI generated crap now.
Yeah, I'm sure half of it's- half of
Everybody's
it's
like
fake.
fucking with everybody now because it's so easy. And and they're just in New Jersey. They're just in New
That's
Jersey.
why I
Yeah.
laugh at it. I'm
It's
like,
like-
there's no way anyone's just going to New
Yeah,
Jersey.
right. If
flying
this is like
around.
Syria flying around and it's just New Jersey.
Well,
and, you know.
there's someone off the ocean. Is it Iran?
Well,
or
what's
wherever it
Yeah,
interesting
right.
about New Jersey
Oh, boy.
is
They're
we
coming.
do have
Nothing.
some- no,
There's
we-
nothing interesting about New
is.
Jersey.
Jersey Shore.
there is some military installations.
Yes,
right?
there are, and they are flying over the
But there's
military,
military installations all over the
everywhere.
place.
Every
I
state.
just think that's just there's way better places to take a drone.
Is,
if you're trying
isn't
to
New
get
Jersey the
information.
pharmaceutical capital of the world?
It's one of the top pharmaceutical, yes,
it.
but also New York. Look, we got Pfizer right across the road here.
Yeah.
But
Pfizer took over that factory where they build fucking Centrum in Pearl River.
yeah,
Yeah, it starts.
It's
with
been there
a
forever.
W. I can't remember
Fun.
the name of the company.
I don't know. I'll be curious to see what it is. Even though they tell us what it is, it won't be what it really is anyway. So it doesn't
absolutely.
matter.
I mean, the fact that all of our mayors went and listened, and
Okay,
even
so Mayor Gasali was interviewed by
pissed.
ABC News.
he was pissed.
What do you mean?
He was just saying, like, you guys don't know anything about
Yeah.
this. He goes, that's ridiculous. That's he was saying that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Mayor of our
This-
local town.
Hey,
There he
you know,
is.
I like Mayor Gasali. I had him on my
Oh, he's
local
great.
bizcast. I
He's
mean,
great.
I love how communicative he is. Like
Yeah.
he's all over the social.
I don't even know what party I have no idea like what his politics are. I just, which is great because your local mayor should be about your town, not about anything
Mm.
else.
Well,
Apolitical. It's so true. And look what he's done for this town. Listen, it's this happy marriage between bringing business in and volume and keeping the residents happy. But you're also bringing in tax dollars to keep your taxes down low. And look what you're bringing
Yeah,
in.
but
You're bringing
you know
in.
what? The one thing I don't like, Mayor. One thing I don't
Oh.
like.
mm-mm.
I moved here 18 years ago, and there was space for the animals. There was space for the animals. I mean, the deer now are more abundant than squirrels, and I don't mind deer. I just don't want to kill one.
Yeah.
I don't want to run into one. I don't want to
Mm.
dent my car.
Yeah,
No,
it's
he will
Um,
leave bike racks to do that.
Every
Right.
every single
Yeah.
blade of grass and trees acre that was, is gone.
Consumable
We
has been consumed.
Built on everything, and there's just nowhere for these animals to go. I don't know how you
Did you
fix
know he
that.
was such an animal guy?
No, I'm not an animal guy. I just
Yeah.
don't.
You just don't want to hit one with your car.
And I had the bear on my barbecue.
That was Chris's bear.
That time.
Mhm.
That was his
That
bear.
time,
He was
that
creative. He actually did communicate with the bear and said, "Go shit in Steve's
time.
car."
That's true, Steve's shit in Steve's yard.
Like, how long will it take for you to get to Steve's house?
Go leave
All right, so we got the drones, and the other current events, of course, is the kid with the X-ray and the murder.
the murder, the kid
Right.
with the X-ray and the murder. Who's gonna? Here's my.
Are all four of those screws screwed way too far? Is that what it was? I mean, like they
no.
did look like they went anterior of the sacrum and the L5. By the way, I'm just saying.
Must
They
be
might have been
causing some
scraping.
constipation.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no idea. He's gonna get put in the same prison as Diddy and assassinate Diddy.
Oh,
that's a good theory.
That's the plan. That's why he's the patsy.
Wow.
That's a good theory.
So he's not in solitary
Oh, that's
confinement, but
really
he's in a
good.
cell by himself and he can't see anybody. Sounds like solitary confinement to me. I don't know. I
For
guess
now,
it,
for
yeah.
now.
Somehow get
For now.
gonna get freed and take care of Diddy.
You know, he didn't have United Healthcare as an insurance company.
No, he did not.
He was.
He never
more-
did. They said.
If no insurance company ever paid his bills, his family was wealthy
well
enough
off.
to take care of everything. They were in healthcare, so he was just pissed off at the industry, just because.
Well, I think the United
no,
Healthcare CEO is the highest compensated
highest
CEO.
profile,
yeah.
it's all lies. None of that's true.
Yeah, I you know
the
what?
Ivy League
It was-
graduate.
this is like a
super
MK Ultra
genius.
shit. This is like
This is.
yeah. This
He
is,
was. This is the total.
they're
setup.
sending him in.
This is a total setup. This is-
Wow, just to get Diddy? This is all to get Diddy?
No, it's like it's
Oh,
got
hold on.
multiple levels of just simplicity built into it. Pelosi's not going to get in trouble for
Oh,
insider
your
trading.
distractions.
It's all-
Distractions.
So
Yeah,
this
hold
is
on. We got to
the-
bring the shade down. You want to bring the shade down over there?
This is it.
Chris's face is getting all washed. I can't even see him. Look, he disappeared. It's like magic. No, you got to pull the chain to the left, to the left, to the left. Would you have put money that he was going to lift it up before he pushed it down?
like 1945.
Morning, Kelly D. Wow.
That's what I'm
you really
saying.
think that's all that? I hate
Clean
the
sweep.
world.
The anatomy of a conspiracy theory. This is how
It's
it
a
happens.
clean
Yeah, we just
Must-
started here.
Everything that happens must have greater meaning.
Then
That is a conspiracy against all of us
It just
in
doesn't.
order for this story to be remotely
It
interesting.
just doesn't make it. I mean, I'm just go on the hands of logic. I mean, the guy was a genius graduate. He's gonna.
Well,
he did fall off
you
the
saw
planet
movie
quite a
Beautiful
few months ago.
Mind. You saw the movie A Beautiful Mind, where
Yeah.
people are super brilliant and they're fucking crazy. Ted
They-
Kaczynski, the Unabomber, but
Yeah.
the Unabomber is a problem because when he was 15 years old, he was at Harvard and the CIA was fucking with him. They were giving him some mind control.
Yeah.
So
That's what I'm saying.
Ooh, Manchurian
I'm
candidate?
curious. Did you see the Netflix special that they did on Ted Kaczynski?
No.
No.
Not just a documentary; they actually had a show about it, where it's really good. Like it goes into the whole. The Ted Kaczynski story is fucking great.
Yeah, I should check it out.
Well, he read the manifesto, and apparently, if you read the manifesto, you're a bad person.
Oh,
But a buddy of mine told me, my buddy Chad out in Vegas, he's like, dude, you got to read the manifesto. It's awesome.
Ooh, he's
Obama
trying.
manifesto?
He's trying to convert you, man.
uh-oh.
No.
Do we
but-
need to be concerned? Are we on the
Chad-
inside at least?
Right,
Two of
right.
us.
Sorry, Chad.
He might not like
Chad's-
you.
Chad's fucked.
Chad.
They're going to Chad's house right now.
Chad's
No,
not-
right.
They already know. They already know he
Right,
either
they
bought,
already-
rented, or
right,
whatever it is.
right.
The manifesto.
I should
They're
have
on it.
waited. I should have waited till January 20th to say something.
Hey-o.
So that's the poor guy's a patsy.
There is one
Multiple
more piece of news is that I have a very good friend whose mother got injured, had to have surgery on her hip in Syria. They're Syrian. And as much as
This
they
week?
told him not to go out there, he went out there and they were trying to come home one day after the whole thing went down. He is stuck in Syria. My good friend is stuck in Syria.
No,
He went to the Turkish border and they denied him. He is a U.S. citizen. His mother is a U.S. citizen. And they denied him at the border. He wasn't on this quote unquote list. You know, we have pretty influential people in
Dude,
our
I
in our
have no-
circles.
I have
we-
no sympathy. I have no sympathy for this story. None.
You have no sympathy for the guy
None.
who's going to go help with his 89-year-old mother who broke her hip and had to have surgery.
Oh, she needed surgery. She didn't go to Syria. To
no,
get
she was
surgery.
in Syria.
Because there's all these people going to foreign countries to
No,
save
no, no,
40%
right,
on their
right,
fucking
right.
dental care.
No. His
So
mother
they were
lived in Syria.
Oh, no. Then,
She got
all right.
injured in Syria. He flew out like emergency to go take
support
care
her.
of her, to support her.
Right.
They were coming back here to
And he's
get
stuck.
everything, and he's stuck. And
This
he
is
goes,
your friend?
This is my good friend. Yeah, and he's one of the greatest people on the planet. Bisher is the
Is he an
greatest.
American?
He's an American
You guys
citizen. Yeah.
call the State Department and get
We-
this shit rolling.
State Department. We went above the State Department. They
There's
cannot.
you can't go above.
Well, the
State
fact is, the people, the State Department are the responsible for getting them on the list. And it's like, I'm not going to throw any names out there, but 4 of our very close friends in federal and state government cannot do anything. and they're like, they're screaming. It's all over the news. It's all over local news and stuff like that. It's sickening, though, man. You're talking about trying to get our U.S. citizens home, and everyone's like, well, just go to the U.S. embassy in Syria. They did. They were there for a long time, and guess what? They evacuated the U.S. embassy in Syria, and they took all those people who work at the embassy and got them across the border and got them out. But they didn't get the U.S. citizens who are not embassy, workers and stuff like that.
Anytime you take a trip like that to a
yes,
forward,
and it was a red alert for Syria. He knew it, but what are you going to do? If your mother
but you register, you have to do
Get
all
your
the
name
things.
beforehand,
You have to register before you go. Let everybody know.
Yep. But it's like, your mom, you just got a phone call from the hospital. Your mother got hurt. She had to have surgery. What are you thinking about? You're thinking about like, Jesus Christ, I got to go get there. That's different.
Well, I know that I'd also be thinking about my family here and my children and all that stuff. So I'd be dotting my I's and crossing my T's. I'm just saying.
I feel like that's a little Monday morning quarterbacking, don't you think?
That's how I roll.
All right.
My son was traveling and he wanted to go to Jordan, and I did all the research. What's the threat level? There's a 1 through 4 threat level they have.
Green,
like
something
all of,
yellow, orange, red.
Yeah. Meantime, all of Europe is somewhere on that scale, like above 0.
Right.
And
where are we at? We're foreign people. We got to be above 0 too. Wouldn't you think?
Sure.
Yeah. No. So I told George he wanted to go to Jordan, which is fine. I don't care.
I want to go see Temple of Petra.
Yeah, I want to see Petra. But I want to be on a horse. Like I want to see Petra on a horse. I don't want to just go walking around over there. I want to
like Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Got it.
On a horse.
That's what you could do. You could just have a hat, like
Like an Indiana Jones hat.
Yeah.
You should wear a hat.
Then you could turn the lights on so we don't look. So that people could actually see Chris. Like he even does look dark. I had to turn it down for Steve.
That's fine.
You can blame him.
No, that's all right. I'm not worried about it.
So I'm hangry, man.
You are a little bit. Can you yell at him?
There's
about
not
the blood
enough
work?
food.
Why is he getting blood work today after 10 days? 11 days?
Why not? Why are you
It's only 2
concerned?
weeks.
Because it's stupid.
Well, listen. Did you take notes on what you were missing on the last blood test that you need to?
Yeah, it was
sure
just
it's
AP
not
little
just
a, little b. No, that was it.
Uric acid, your GGT. There was some other shit.
Fatty liver.
Don't waste your
What do you mean
time.
fatty liver.
Fatty liver. Didn't you have fatty liver?
I do have fatty liver. I've
Right.
had fatty liver since I was 13.
Yeah, but it's gonna go away now.
It's gonna go away. I've got pockets of cysts.
You should eat some onion.
I want to eat
Corrective
onion so
care.
fucking bad. Have you
Eat an
cheated at
onion,
all? You
a
put
liver
in
and
that
onion.
garden burger. I bet you there was some veggies in that garden burger.
Where's the garden?
Or Greek burger. What was the Greek burger?
No, it's a burger with the
feta
and
cheese.
tzatziki
That's
sauce
it.
piled on top.
Oh, tzatziki. Oh, you had some.
That's
You had some cucumber and dill in there.
That's sour cream.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Sour cream and
You
cucumber.
You see,
was
you guys
not-
are all
it was
telling me
cream.
good morning. You're telling me
It
shit
was-
that I
it
didn't
was-
know that would
it
make
was-
my life so much better over these last couple of weeks.
No one's telling you anything. I just
Exactly.
yogurt and sour cream. Those are dairy.
Yeah, but there's like dill, cucumber, lemon
Nah,
in there.
It wasn't probably that good then because I didn't. There was
Listen, it's
was like a
okay.
cream
It's okay to
sauce.
have condiments, just in spices. Like don't.
You guys wanna
we're not-
look
We're not right wing
At a real man, you're looking at him right here because when they said carnivore, it was freaking carnivore.
That's
I
what we're
didn't-
doing.
Not a
That's
what we're
freaking cheat. You're not
Tzatziki
doing
is
carnivore. Freaking, you was eating vegetables and
There's no
fruit
vegetables.
juices.
Fruit
You
juices?
sprinkle a little lemon juice on top of that
I
thing.
don't know.
I put a little pepper on my steak.
I
you
got.
know?
I'm salt,
not-
pepper, and
I'm not-
garlic powder. I only
Yeah,
know
that's what I do.
garlic. That's
Yeah,
it.
salt,
I'm not.
pepper,
I'm not
garlic.
right wing. You know, like
Salt, pepper,
a
garlic.
little.
Salt, pepper, garlic.
I'm going, dude.
I'm a
I'm
moderate.
disciplined as hell, but you guys are gonna lose me. I can tell you that. Dude. First of all, I can't cut any more weight. This is not healthy for me.
You're supposed to be lifting weights right now and
I'm
increasing your
lifting
T.
my big fat body.
I got weights in the car. I got them from Walmart yesterday.
How
They
much?
went on sale.
How much? are they
After
selling?
Black
How
Friday?
much per pound?
I got
For
the
10 pounds.
Oh, the clickies.
Yeah.
How much are those?
$160 for a pair, delivered same
What's
day.
the heaviest they go? 55.
52.5.
52.5. That's great.
Yeah.
And the delivery person had to carry that.
See,
I
I-
laugh it. Run up in the office like this. Can I just fucking down right here and run 2 boxes? Each one's in its own box. I was thinking that, but it was this. They
These
had a
poor
sale
guys. Don't they have
yesterday
a-
morning.
Don't they have a union that can
I
protect
need the
them?
ones that go up to 150 so I can do those flies.
Yeah, sure. So that's it, man. But they were 50% off, same day delivery, so I grabbed them. Now I can.
Now you could do what?
get at it.
Did,
Not have to
you,
bring
did you
back
not
them.
have any weights down there? You just
I
had your
brought
bike
them all
training?
to my other
Up
house.
up
Yeah,
in,
and put them in the build the shed up there during COVID because I was up there.
Yeah.
and I wanted to have weights and stuff up there.
Are you still going up there? I mean, or you like
I'm
close
going
it
tomorrow.
out?
I have a Christmas party up there tomorrow. We host a Christmas party every year up there for the
Yeah.
community. So I got to do that.
When's hunting season over? Like,
I don't
when is
know.
it safe again? Is it safe again?
No, not yet.
All
Not
right.
yet. It's not. I don't know if it's ever safe up there, but those guys always have guns. I feel like.
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah.
But once the lake freezes, then we go up there and go quad and
Snowboard,
ride and
snowmobiling.
get the
You have
side-by-side.
snowmobiles?
I just sold them all. Yeah, they just don't get enough use. They
No.
they sit there and then I look at them and I get angry.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, it's snowmobile.
Is it because it doesn't snow anymore?
It doesn't snow like it used to.
Yeah.
But you have to. When I used to live up there, it would snow and I could get on it
Yeah.
right down on the spot.
Yeah.
Now I have to wait and hopefully there's snow on the weekend.
Yeah,
There's never
yeah.
snow. I'm like, forget it. But once
You
the
just
lake-
got to get lucky.
yeah. So when the lake freezes
Hmm.
though, then the quads and side by sides and can't do the motorcycle though.
No.
We go to the Moose River Plain in Inlet, New York. once
I've
a
never heard of
year.
that. You've ever heard of that?
No.
Yeah, man.
Moose knuckle
It
plane.
is. Right.
Never heard of it.
No, Pete Lombardi. It's our annual trip. We have an annual snowmobile trip. We do like 250 miles in 2 days. It's the best. It's
That's
just
fun.
Where is
frozen
that?
lakes, Adirondacks.
All right, because we went up to Lake Placid, and there's
Yeah,
that huge,
area.
very famous snowmobile trail. Goes all the way up to like top
Yeah.
of Canada and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
but
And then
there's
there's a lot of
hundreds of-
tributaries that connect into
Yeah.
it. Right?
There are people who they'll get together and they'll do a 2-week trip, and their stuff will go from like hotel to, it's not even hotels, like they're, I guess, cabins. They have them spread out all through northern New York and Canada. Take 2 weeks to just snowmobile.
Yeah, it's
pretty,
fun.
pretty amazing.
For 2 weeks.
No.
That's
That
a
I
lot-
wouldn't
that's a
do.
I got
That
2
I-
hours.
what we do is great. What we do is the best.
Yeah.
It's so
Thank
much
you.
fun. And you go, you shoot across a lake. You think a lake is like glass? Hell no. When those things freeze, they freeze like with the waves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
I bet
You
you-
hitting jumps?
It's scary. Not only that, you hit water. Like it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you're going, and all of a sudden you see water, and you're like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have to gun it to pick the nose up.
Yeah. That's
So
what
you
I
can
do mostly lake
skip
riding
across.
just because it's just easier than the trails we have.
Yeah.
It's just more fun. I had 3. One of them I had performance built. I've won about 128 miles an hour on that thing.
Yeah.
No, would you
Yeah.
ever
Yeah,
do
we-
that?
we-
Yes.
Yeah.
The
Never.
fastest I hit was like 84.
Yeah.
Pete has the big one. I think he went into the 90s a little bit, but
I go
100 and how
128.
That's
that's
ridiculous.
unbelievable.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
unbelievable.
Do you do that on a jet ski too?
I don't like jet skis. I find them very boring.
Yeah, I find jet skis boring too.
Yeah.
You'll have to explain to me what you feel different about a jet ski and a snowmobile.
Well,
Oh.
because for one is, I don't know, it's snowmobile. I can go wherever I want, do whatever I want, and a jet ski, I feel like I'm
You're
just
limited to the water,
Yeah,
and
like,
you know,
I
But
just-
you go on a huge like lake or something like that, and there's all the
And
places
they
you
do
can go
this-
in the world. It's the
I
same
just-
thing as a snowmobile.
we have every kind of
Yeah,
trail.
I
We
mean,
have
I guess it is, but it just seems kind of
Yeah.
boring because you're kind of just locked into the, I don't know, like what can
on
you-
a snowmobile. You can. There's different kind of trail. There's single track trails where you're actually climbing and
Right.
working, and you're working.
like we
it
build jumps
like
and you can go
yeah.
on cliffs,
Right.
And,
Yeah,
and then
cliffs.
there's
That's what I want
roads,
to do.
And then there's roads that are like any other
Yeah.
street, and you're just tearing.
Zipping. Yeah.
It's so, and then fishtailing and all that stuff.
Yeah,
it's
it's
just,
good.
I don't know. I mean, I hear what you're saying. It's the same feel.
Kind of the same premise, but I'm
Yeah,
interested.
yeah.
I'm not.
The snowmobile's good.
Like, I'm
and
like
the
Ted
snowmobiles
Lasso,
are
be
so
intrigued.
Fast. They're
They're
just very,
so
very fast. My 600 just would go like 80 in
Yeah.
a split second, and then we had a 1200 triple 2-stroke that was piped, and it was
Yeah.
like had the pipe like a racing pipe out of it, and it was out of control. It ran on special.
There's a
gas,
whole
caught on
subculture
fire
up
and
there.
burned.
Yeah.
We
I left it on the lake as it burned.
Just burning. You have video of that?
No, I didn't have a phone on me.
Throw that-
we pull
throw
up
that-
to a restaurant and there's no cars. There's just sleds out front, like it's snowmobiling, Hell's Angels.
Yeah,
You go into the place,
like
you
the
have lunch,
Iditarod.
You have it's just like that. And everyone's got their helmets out, and it's a whole subculture. It's awesome.
and you have have you ever, when you go up there, if I was going riding and Brendan was on behind me and we were just shooting across the lake. I was going about 85, 90, and I was looking back at him because I don't tell him never go over 75, and I wanted to make sure. And stupid me lifts my head up above the wind to
Oh,
look, and the wind grabbed my helmet and ripped it, broke
Holy
both the
shit.
things, ripped it
The
right
straps.
off, and both my ears ripped wide open and just bled and
what?
bled and bled.
Holy
Like,
shit!
yeah, I was riding and I was going about 90, and I went like this, and it went. The wind just
Got
caught
it,
in and
and
just
put-
went boom, and both the things ripped, peeled my ears open. I was like, what? And my helmet was back there. And Brendan's like, you're bleeding from everywhere. I'm like, what? It was just blood everywhere. Both right here behind both my ears must have got peeled open really fast.
That's
It
ridiculous.
was so crazy. It was horrible.
That's brutal.
Yeah, it was terrible. My shirt.
I don't. Doesn't you're just not painting a pretty picture there. I mean,
It
I'll
was my own
go.
fault.
I'll go 50.
One is don't go that
maybe
fast.
40. Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
But listen, when I did the 100 and something plus,
Yeah.
I spent about an hour going back and forth on that spot, matting it down, making the run, checking it, and then we were, it wasn't like I just hopped on and just aimlessly
Zoom,
went.
yeah.
It was an hour of riding back and forth, packing it down, make sure there was no sticks, twigs, bumps, like he was saying. Like it was
you hit that at 128.
it was like it was a perfect, like we did it. We were doing it, like making sure it was super safe for hours. Like 80, 90, you don't really check. You just go, right? You just race
I don't know, 80, 90. I'm checking.
It's
I don't know.
it's not that really. It happens really quick.
We
Like,
we're
Steve,
probably
how
going
quickly
like
can you get
40.
80 on that thing, like in a split second?
It's split second.
I guess the only good thing is that we had the kids, and so Emma was small enough; she was in front of me. But Hudson was big enough, so he couldn't go in front. He had to go back. He was terrified. Poor Kelly.
Yeah.
They had to stop every 2 minutes. If they were going 24 miles an hour, it was too
It's a
much.
lot of fun. It's just they're just not worth owning at this point.
No, that sucks.
Yeah.
This is it right here. You want to throw it back on? Here's the dongle. We're calling it a dongle. Here you
Which,
go, man.
do you have what you got on 600?
Added snow. It's nice.
So we got a bunch of sleds here. I think there's.
Oh.
Hold on. Let's see. Can I switch?
What you guys are communicating? Is that the wire for communication?
No, the wire is to keep your visor from
Visor.
freezing.
Ah.
I got stories about that.
And heated. You got heated
Um,
face.
We got the heat coming off the handlebars. I mean,
You got the
being-
extended tracks. You got trail rides. Those are trail, like with nice extended track on there.
Let's
That's
see
nice.
what else we got. Those are the boys. Look at that sun coming through.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, that's so nice. That's just normal ride, nice and peaceful.
That looks like a ski slope.
I don't do peaceful.
He doesn't do peace.
No. Hold on. I have some good stuff here. It's just a matter of. I mean, we go.
Yeah,
That's what the trail looked
Now,
like up at Placid.
I have-
yeah, it's beautiful.
I have some what do you call that? GoPro stuff where we're booking, but this is just with the phone. And then we stop, we look at things, we
What the
build
hell's that?
fires. It's like a fucking
Bird's
bird
nest.
feeder or something.
Bird-
Mm.
Why I took a picture of it, I don't know. That orange sled is
Yeah.
mine.
Oh, that's yours?
Yeah,
I was gonna
it's
say
one
that's
I
the
use.
good one.
I love that one.
Yeah.
It's so much fun. It's not the heavy one. Like Pete's got the, I guess, whatever, the 600 or 900, whatever the hell it is. The one I'm
I know
driving, I
nothing.
think the one I'm driving is the 600, but it just handles so well. It's,
Yeah, you could see it's got a wider track on it,
Yeah.
and it's probably it looks good.
we are. But hold on, there's a video I want to grab of a blizzard. I mean, one time we got up there was no snow the night we got up there. We wake up in the morning and there's
Look at that.
18 inches of fresh powder.
That's
There's
so
the lake.
cool, right off the lake. Just how
right off the lake. Yeah. Stopping for gas. Let's see if I can get us on the lake.
that's when you were young.
That was when I was young.
Such a dick.
Come on, where's the lake video?
Where's the lake video?
Is this it? No,
That would
that's Pete's house.
no good at Pete's garage. Where he
Now
holds
the
all-
garage
Mm.
is torn down. He built a 2-story. So he's got a new garage, and he's building.
And are those rental
apartment.
snowmobiles or are those all his?
No, those are all his.
So he let you guys come up and ride his snowmobiles?
Yeah,
Would you do that?
and Pete
Yeah,
knows those
yeah,
trails.
that's why I had three.
He grew up
Yeah,
on
no
those
fun
trails.
riding
He
alone.
knows those trails like the back of his hand. I
Yeah.
mean, it's really an amazing time because it feels safe. All right, so here's some GoPro. There's no sound.
No.
I mean,
Yeah, look how fast. It
we're-
feels so
we're-
fast in the
we're
woods.
just- I'm,
yeah.
I'm trying to get the speedometer in there.
You're not doing a great job of that,
Yeah.
unless it's
Well,
it does
whatever.
get caught
I'm
off
not-
of
I'm
this
not gonna
video.
take my hands off the bar at that moment and try to.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's awesome.
Yeah, once you get on the lake, you can let that. You got to try to hit 100 this time,
Fire.
100 plus. You can do 110 on that.
Yeah,
no
buddy,
problem.
go for it.
Hang on, I want to get there. There is a video I have of
It's all in
us
the conditions, how
on
good
the
it's
lake.
going
I
to
mean,
grip.
look at this. It's just a winter wonderland. It's nonstop. You could go for days.
Is the track studded tracks?
What's
Why
that?
is
The
that?
track studded,
Studded?
like little spikes in the
Oh yeah,
tracks.
yeah, of course, yeah. Otherwise, you can't
Yeah.
steer.
I have one of mine doesn't have that. It's like,
Well, they have to be replaced pretty often
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Seems like a very expensive sport.
It's a very expensive sport. Here.
There it is.
This is the lake.
Yeah,
this is just unbelievable.
It's the best
This is-
feeling
I
when
mean,
you're on
we
the
are
lake.
just flying.
Yeah.
Just flying. It's really an incredible feeling. So
It's a great shot. I like that.
This
Yeah,
is
it's
great.
beautiful.
Yeah.
See, I have a disease process that I have to always go so fast. That's why I don't have a motorcycle
All right. So here, I think
anymore.
we're just gonna pull up, go past the gas station here. Yeah, I think this is the video where we just jump on the lake right.
Yeah.
right
There you go.
there. And then if the sound was on, you just hear us just
Ripping.
We just start going. you really can't get a sense of the speed
No.
unless there's something next to you that you can see how fast you're flying past it.
Yeah, so cool. It's beautiful up there.
It really
How far is this?
This is it's about a 4-hour drive.
Oh, all right. So you're getting up there.
Yeah, no, you got to go. It's about an hour west of Lake Placid.
Yeah.
But we ride for so long that we wind up, past Lake Placid. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So like during our travels,
Yeah,
it's really
nice.
my one of my favorite things in the world.
Yeah, it's nice. It's
To
so
do.
much fun. And the beauty about them is that they're heated. Everything
Yeah.
is so warm.
So
Yeah, it's
warm.
comfortable.
And Pete's got all. I mean, we got the bibs, we got the
Yeah.
boots, we got all the gear.
If the sun is out, sometimes you don't even need
Too
your
hot.
gloves and
Yeah.
shit because it's too hot. Like my heated,
This is
every
where
thumb would burn.
this is all right. So here, the day is over. We pull up. We're right next to the house, and we just fucking eat meat.
Meat.
And during the whole day, we got bags on the back of the sled. We got bags
Jerky.
of deer jerky.
Deer
Yeah.
jerky. See,
Deer
you could have
jerky.
If
some
I
good-
was what you're talking about one day, I would love that. I could eat all meat. This, that. Oh, dude. I mean, I hate
here's
you
a little
guys.
video we died. So here's a
I
little.
hate you guys.
There's no sound.
I'm hangry.
I don't know. I don't
No,
make
there's no sound.
This fucking place sucks.
This place sucks.
This is great.
Yeah, you have to pre-production. You got to talk to me about things like this, and we can make it happen. I made the Zoom calls happen. Now I can make that happen. What are you giving a GoPro?
He says GoPro.
Jeez. Is that our first sponsor? I'd like to get.
So-
a few
so
bucks
if-
for that guy,
If
please.
Pete were listening to this, he'd be telling stories about that wire that goes from the sled to your visor, so you can go with it.
Frosted.
All right, so I fucking lose that thing,
Of course he does.
and I'm flying, and I'm like my visor's, clouding up, and the sun's going down, and I gotta somehow signal to the guys going 80 miles an hour in front of me that
I
I
gotta go-
can't see,
Gotta go back, go back for my wire.
and there is no going back. And
There's
then
no going back.
and then what you got to do before the sun goes down, like I got to be able to follow them fast enough to get back before the sun goes down without fucking up the visor. It was,
Yeah.
and then the next year, the same thing.
Did it again. Didn't learn his lesson.
Why does that happen? You
I-
hit it with your arm?
I think,
Right. Like you get so excited. You're like, wee.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like a little bitch.
I think they set me up.
Yeah.
Oh, here.
Of course.
You know what? This is gonna be the day of the conspiracy
Theory
theory.
conspiracy.
There it is.
The day my thing got set up. my
The
visor.
day 3 guys coffee got taken down
That's right.
again.
Conspiracies.
We already have one asterisk.
But doing a trip like that, because they say every year people get killed.
Yeah.
And you go across those lakes, and people are just.
Being
The
stupid.
best thing about Pete is that he knows the trails like the back of his hand, and he goes like he pushes us, like he goes fast.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he's hyper aware.
Yeah.
Not that accidents can happen. I'm just saying.
Yeah, of course.
He's
I have 50 years on
Right with
ours
that
too.
stuff.
Like I could close my eyes and I know
Right.
where every rock and pebble. And,
right.
yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, it's awesome.
So
I have no
when to
experience.
get at it and then not get at it, and when super safe when I take people up there. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's a good time for sure.
All
But
right.
there's no snow up there anymore, so
So yeah, I know.
They got some
It's,
snow up in the Great Lakes, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, they did. Saw that.
Maybe it'll come this year. What do you think?
I would like snow.
I like snow. I like skiing. I like everything about the snow.
I suck
do,
at
sorry.
skiing. I hate skiing.
What about snowboarding? You want to snowboard?
No, I don't know how to snowboard. It's too
I'm
late.
not gonna do any of it, so
Too late. My
Why?
knees-
I don't want to be cold.
You're on a snowmobile
They're
going
hot as hell.
128 miles an hour. I mean,
once, but they're hot as hell though.
yeah, you just got to get a bit better gear. You'll be fine.
No,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
snowmobile is not an
I-
issue as far as
No, you're sweating to
temperature
death.
goes.
You're
Yeah.
sweating.
I'm usually sweating skiing too. I mean, I gear up pretty good. And I lost my my dude's trip to Colorado this year, man. We were supposed to go end of January, beginning of February,
What happened?
and they all bailed. Their kids got old enough where they're like, got to go to college, they got to take the SATs, all that kind of stuff. I'm like,
Life happens, man. You gotta,
Pivot.
pivot. That's all I ever do. Pivot.
like this
Pivot.
morning,
Pivot!
I had to add some stuff into my routine. Maria went down to Florida, so I gotta
Walk
I
his
gotta
dog.
take the dog
Ah.
out. I gotta feed the dog.
There you go.
And I fed him earlier than he usually eats, so I'm like, come on, you gotta poop. Come on.
He's not ready. It's
You
like
know,
yeah,
he
me.
wasn't
Yeah,
ready. Yeah.
Yeah, that is, you know
weeks.
what? It has been.
Shitting on demand is very difficult.
I'd like to have a nice normal poop again. That's not going to happen. On
By the
this.
way, on
I'm not-
carnivore is the only time in my life I have absolutely
Good morning, Doc.
the
Yeah.
my bowel move. Like they couldn't be more normal. If I'm not on carnivore, it's a mess.
What is normal?
Normal. I'm used to be normal. I was normal for 40 straight years of my life
No,
until
not-
this
not
diet
me.
of
What
cheese.
does normal look like?
Mm.
Talking about poop.
A big.
I don't think she's
long-
like.
big poop. Long.
I want one of those super satisfying, large, clean.
We want to take a picture of it. So,
Yeah. That's not happening on this diet. I can tell you that.
No, same.
That's
And they
not-
smell.
Don't need a
Yeah.
toilet paper. Don't need
That-
no.
that
Down on
just-
carnivore, you need the entire roll, man. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
Not me.
Mine's like
He's not doing carnivore, dude. This guy's eating all the vegetables he could ever possibly about.
If I eat vegetables, it's a mess.
Yeah, so-
I need a roll of toilet paper every time I go to the
And
bathroom.
mine's the total opposite.
Yeah, I'm more similar to
I
you,
feel
man.
like I'm shitting tar.
Yes,
Oh
exactly.
my god,
Yeah,
really?
yeah.
No,
It's
Well, are we
terrible.
detoxifying? There's no way we're detoxifying on this
I'm
diet.
like my dog. Like it's just
I-
it comes
there-
out
this is
nice,
not
clean,
healthy.
easy.
So I gotta. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Then I sit down. I go, bloop, and then it's
Yeah.
like 500 pounds of tar to wipe clean
Yeah.
up this little lame. It
And
doesn't even feel.
and
good.
it's a
like-
struggle. It's
That's
not like
a
it's
bel-
an easy poop,
You
man.
see
It's
how
like I
different
used to
we
wake
all
up.
are? You see
I
how
had the
different we
same
are?
routine.
Yeah, same.
So
Same
the-
routine every
so-
day. You guys are breaking me.
Oh,
This is
what
a
that
joke.
I'm
I mean, you
gonna-
got-
I'm gonna start taking some enzymes now to try to solve this.
How
thing
about we
out.
just eat like a normal human being?
At this point, it's just principle.
I was telling you, like, why are you doing this? I'm like, I have no idea why you're doing. I'm doing this
doing
now.
this
It's just
for
like
you.
it's a test of discipline, and I'm like,
We're doing this for you.
you're not doing
Look
this
how
for me.
you're acting.
'Cause I'm hangry. What do you mean? I'm not acting right.
Get your mind right.
I'm
Fucking
fine,
blood
dude.
work in 14 days.
Damn right. Well, it's not 14 days. It's been 3 months since my last blood work. I
Are you
wanted to-
falling asleep okay?
Yeah. Well, I'm fucking tired.
How's your
and I'm
energy
working my
throughout
ass.
the day?
You're talking about me?
Yeah.
Have you ever met me before, dude? Are you kidding me? Like people don't understand. Like that's my superpower. And Kelly says it's my
Got any
kryptonite. But like,
aches and pains, any history of aches and pains or issues that
yeah, I still have those. My body hurts more now, actually, on the
Really?
carnivore. Yeah.
it's amazing.
Overall, it hurts a little bit more.
Mine
I
did.
wasn't-
Mine did the first time, but this time I feel.
Mm.
I think this time I'm doing a better job of actually just doing carnivore. I think last time I was like carnivore with the side of whatever.
Broccoli.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably have a side of
Carnivore
broccoli
with a
here
side of
soon because
broccoli.
I can't.
He's such
If
a
you do,
failure.
you'll be the quitter of the group.
I'll be the quitter.
No, it's not
I'll
in
own
you.
it just
He's
like
not
you
a
would own
quitter.
that
He's
shit.
He's not a
It's
quitter. He's a failure.
Oh, yeah. It's even worse. That's true.
There's got to be a worse than that. There's got to be
No,
a
there's
worse
nothing
word than
worse
failure.
being a failure.
A failure, a quitter. Call me anything. I don't give a shit.
Then what are you
Yeah.
gonna do when we fast?
I feel like the fast would be better. But I don't want to do 5 days. I don't think that's ridiculous. First of all, I'm not doing a 5 fucking day fast. It's
Monday
funny
through
because
Friday. Monday through Friday. Come on.
I was listening to Joe Rogan. First, I mean, I'm pretty much fasting, dude. I am not eating anything. I'm pretty much I have one piece of chicken, and then dinner.
Are you just hungry 24 hours?
I'm
a day?
fucking starving because,
I just love the
but that's my discipline. I'm not
the
eating.
metabolic difference between him and me. Like I haven't dropped a pound, maybe one so far, and I'll eat and be like stuffed to my gills. Like I could, like today I'm not gonna eat till I go out to dinner tonight at 6:15, right? And I have no problems at all. This guy's dropping weight and starving
Well,
24 hours. a day.
you're gonna when you have that one meal today, it's gonna be like 125 grams of protein. I mean, it's
I'm
gonna
not
be
worried
massive.
about that. I'm
Yeah.
just like it's just funny. Like how can, and I look at it like, how can someone have no carbs or low carbs and then, exercise and move around and not
Not
drop,
br- yeah,
not
drop
drop
a
a
pound.
pound or two yet.
Not only that, but we were here the other day, and I had my ketone meter, and
Yeah.
both of us were like 0.2.
I'm not. I definitely not. I
Not-
can
How
tell.
is that
Once in a while, I
too
can
much
taste
protein.
it.
It's
Once
too
I,
much
once
protein.
once in a while, I
Too
can
much
taste.
protein. Okay.
Yeah, I can
It's
taste.
not that it's too much protein. It's just that protein is preventing you from getting into ketosis or staying. I should say, look, you're getting into ketosis.
You get in and out of it,
So,
You
obviously.
go
Yeah.
in and out, but you had
Yeah,
just
he
had
tests
your-
me at 0.2.
What'd
0.2.
you have? A bunch of roast beef and some cheese, like right.
Yeah,
before that,
roast beef
so-
and mozzarella.
But I
That was actually- I'm not gonna lie, that was
fasted,
my
and
best
I was
one.
0.3. I was fasted, and it was like 2 in the afternoon.
I feel like he's probably
Right.
would jump into ketosis quickly if he checked it before.
If
the
I
meal,
fasted, yeah.
like in the morning.
But
We
the 5-day
he
fast
used
is
about
the way to
26
go.
sticks on him because he couldn't
I
get
know
blood.
that-
The guy was so
I
dehydrated.
know.
Little
I
shit.
was definitely
He's
He's
dehydrated.
got
man.
mud, like
Old
thick
man
mud
blood.
over there, dude.
Yeah, old
So, but if you
geriatric-
test me now, like, because
Geriatric blood.
I,
It poke it and cries.
I don't think Kelly has the ketosis meter in her center, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can say all of his needles. He's like, "Duh, it's not happening. He goes, oh, there's a little bit.
No, I'm a bleeder.
Yeah.
That's
No,
so
I'm
fun.
usually a bleeder. My platelets are pretty low, and I can bleed for quite some time. But I was definitely dehydrated. I was drinking a lot of coffee and working in here, getting
Getting the lights correct.
the lights.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
Start scaling back my coffees now. Start preparation for a fast.
How much coffee are you drinking?
Well, I mean, I usually drink, equivalent of this every day. So I drink
Yeah.
2 small cups in the morning. So I'm just gonna knock it to 1. And I'm
You think
Yeah.
you're gonna go through like a caffeine withdrawal?
yeah. I
What happens with
I
you
would
and
get
a-
headache
I get,
instantly.
yeah,
Debilitating
that can last like a day and a half, two
Yeah.
days, and then it's gone.
I'll just wean it off and then suffer one day.
I was never a big coffee drinker, but now I'm drinking coffee every day because it's
Yeah,
something to
yeah,
fill
you get a
myself.
headache.
It's not even a headache. It's just
Yeah. No,
Something-
you're gonna get a headache if you
Yeah.
stop.
I drink a lot of water though. I do pee more now, just trying to fill my body up with something. But
when
there's no
I
calories.
do my consults, I always ask people, we're going to ask you to make some changes to your diet, your lifestyle. Is there anything you do on a daily or a regular basis, anything you eat or drink that you absolutely couldn't do without for, let's just say, 12 weeks? I need to know. I need to know what you're willing to do.
What's the most common answer?
Oh, you gotta
Um,
be.
Coffee.
Yeah, coffee is the most common for sure. But for the most part, people don't have something to say. Like, in other words, it's a trick question. And the reason it's a trick question is because they're calling you because they want help.
Well, you want to see their commitment level.
And it's not that I want to, they have to say their commitment level. So when they say it, that's it. They open their mouth.
Right.
So they're more committed psychologically because they opened their mouth and they said, no, I can do pretty much anything, doc. All right, you're in. And then the next question is, I don't believe you get your health from a plastic bottle, but we're going to use supplements pretty aggressively during this initial phase because we want to get you from where you are to where you need to be for what we see here on your lab. So can you commit to a routine of taking your supplements? And there could be 5, 6, even 7 different supplements that you'd be taking a day. That's not forever, but during this initial phase, can you commit to that? And then you just sit there and you shut your mouth.
Mhm.
You don't say anything because they have to say something.
Yeah.
And once they say something, that's it. They've opened their mouth. They're committed. Those are the 2 best ways. When you get people to verbally say what they're willing to do,
Yeah.
they have a hard time going back on that.
Yeah. That's what we do.
Yeah, it's
The
great.
silence is the best part.
The silence is the best part. The first one who
Aye.
speaks
Yeah,
loses,
Oh,
Yeah.
without a doubt.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've trained my staff that. I still can't do it.
Team.
Staff.
It's your team, bro.
I trained my staff to do that, and I still can't do it. I keep talking.
Yeah.
He's
I know.
I keep talking.
No shit.
He's
Yeah.
giving treatments. You're providing
Care, that's right.
Team.
We already saw your parties
Right.
at Texas Longhorn Steakhouse
I don't
over
know what
there.
it's called.
Cheap Chris over there.
Texas Longhorn. Is that where they cut the ties?
No,
off?
Brazil Day,
Texas
Brazil
Day,
Day,
Brazil.
Texas Day, Brazil.
Yeah, I don't know.
Where is that?
Somewhere White Plains or something, where our Christmas light show is. That's why we picked it.
Got it.
Yeah.
No,
We have some team members that are from Westchester. So
it's very nice of
and
you.
my office manager is about to have a baby in 42 seconds.
Yeah,
so
she's
we didn't want to
great.
go too far. Kira.
Kira.
So we don't
She's
want to
great.
go too far.
Just in case
she's
she's
the
got to get back
office-
to it. It's that
Yeah,
ready to
it's
pop.
ready, yeah, yeah.
Jeez.
Kira's the office manager.
Yeah.
So she's been with you for how long?
5, 6, 7 years.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And then Lauren is the exam doc. Dr. Taylor and you are working the floor.
Mm.
Miguel's getting people on and off. And then you have one that transitions between.
Laura. Yep. And then Catherine is the front desk girl.
Right.
She's 2 months now.
Right. She was there last night.
Is that the girl from West? Yeah.
Westchester.
Yeah.
So does Miguel ever get any time behind the front desk?
No.
Why not? Why wouldn't you cross train him?
Because he's 18.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, his prefrontal cortex is not fully
He's good,
developed yet.
though.
He's great.
He's good.
He
He's-
is 100% outlier for sure.
He doesn't say things that make you cringe
No.
that an 18-year-old might say. You know,
every once in a while
he's
he'll say something ridiculous, but
But it's
for the
fun.
most- yeah, no,
But
he's
it's
a good.
fun.
You should ring the bell. Be like, yeah, there it is.
Yeah, I do.
There
I
it
just
is."
tell him to shut the
he's
fuck up.
innately he's innately an optimistic, positive person,
yeah,
and
yeah.
that
He
is
is,
huge.
Yep.
huge.
Where's he from?
He's from
He's from the area, yeah.
He's from Rockland?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Good
Nice.
kid. Got eight brothers and sisters,
Wow.
and he's
His name is Miguel, but he doesn't speak Spanish, so we got to
Right.
call him
we
Mike.
call him
Michael.
Michael. Yeah, and then when he pisses me off, I call him Michaela. Right. All right,
That's about
Michaela, go someplace else. He's always standing right here in front of me.
He's
Dr.
gender
Chris.
he's gender neutral.
He's funny. No, he's a great kid. But yeah, no, he's always asking to learn more stuff. Like but
He's thinking about
he's
going to
yeah,
school.
he's gonna go to school for sure.
He is.
He's just finishing up his stuff and then he's going. But I just told him not yet. He's not ready to deal with the front desk stuff.
Huh.
He was asking yesterday, "Can I learn more stuff?" I'm like, "Not yet, not yet."
No, but it's it would be good for him to get a sense of
Yeah, no, he will. He's just he's just young still in the
Yeah.
mind. So, answering phones and talking. on
Not
the
as
phone.
gonna be as
Not
strong.
yet, not yet. But
It's
he
like
will.
my-
I mean, he's gonna be great. Energetically, he's out of his mind.
We have interns
So-
now, man. They're all
so
that
we're
same age.
the three of us are experts in our given choice of providing healthcare, right? If you were told you could not do anything in healthcare, chiropractic, anything like that, let's just say you take your skill set and do something else, what would you do?
Great question.
Mm. What would I do? I would only. What do I know, or what would I do?
What do you think? All right, good. So two questions. What do you think you'd be great at, and what would you do if they're different?
Well, I don't. I would have to say, I would have to fall back into. It would either be some type of, and only because this is this way I grew up, either in a restaurant or in real estate. That's all we've ever done in my life.
But that doesn't use your current skill set that you've developed
It's
over
your
these
old
last
skill set.
30
My old
years.
skill
Yeah.
set.
Yeah.
If you mean
For me-
like right now, if they said, like right now, if the world came and said, you can't
You're
practice
banned.
chiropractic anymore, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah, what would I do?
Yeah.
Honestly, I would just do nothing.
He would do nothing.
I would figure something out, but
Yeah.
I would, I couldn't think of anything that I would want to do other than that. So I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know the answer. I do know that I'm willing, because of my expertise, because of my confidence in what I know in our industry, I'm willing to take risk. I'm willing to be entrepreneurial. I'm willing
Yeah.
to do all those things
Yep.
and lose sleep and whatever.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to do that for something I don't love.
Believe in, yeah.
Right. Well, that's what I mean. It would have to come to me, and I honestly don't know. I mean, what I would do.
I'd want to be moving around outdoors, lifting, bending, twisting. Like I used to joke and say I'd just be happy going to work and having a job where
You're a logger.
where when you clock out,
It's over.
like there's nothing to
over.
do.
Yeah.
There's no thinking about
At 5:30, you can go to the
didn't
bar.
get this
You're
done.
done.
I didn't get
Yeah.
that done. I
Yeah.
got to make some calls. I
Yep.
got to return some emails.
Working for somebody.
That would be
Mm.
straight
That's
up.
what- You're a
Yeah.
team member.
But
Staff.
a logger. I like that.
You're a logger.
But not in New
Yeah.
Jersey. I can't be a logger in New Jersey.
No, you'd have to go somewhere where it's
No,
you're beautiful.
I'm a New York guy. I'm
All right.
I'm a city guy.
All right.
Maybe I'll work for UPS or something, just
Nah.
bending, lifting, and twisting.
I talk about this with my team.
I do like to drive.
There you go.
I just
You
don't
do.
like-
You do.
I don't want to drive a
You're not going to
box
drive a truck. Yeah, right. I talk about it like with my team. I know I would have to stay in some type of a service industry, which, I mean, service
I know. I grew up in
is,
the restaurant business.
I'd
too.
rather do a product where it's not as difficult, time consuming, draining. But this team can do anything. We go we want to open up a restaurant, open
I
up
know I'd be
anything,
good at the
t-shirt store.
restaurant business. I just
don't wanna do it.
know that I don't want to do it.
I don't
It's
wanna do it
such
either.
a fucking pain in the ass.
It is,
Yeah.
but I started there, and
No, but that's what I'd be good at.
Yeah, I mean, I could
and my
do
wife
that.
too. So
yeah, no problem. And the real estate stuff is you could buy and flip houses and things like that. And that's what my mom's still doing now.
but what about the buying the bikes, fixing them up? and
Yeah,
selling them and
that.
all
I mean,
stuff?
that's more of a hobby type thing. I would hate to turn it into a job.
Profession.
Yeah, no, it's more enjoyable as a hobby. Well, actually, I have a
my own
patient of
time.
mine
Yeah,
who, kind of retired, but that's what he's doing now, and he absolutely loves it. He just gets the right amount of clients, to do it. He's the one who fixed Hudson's chain,
nice.
so he just came to the house, buzzed. You could do anything with the right tools, even if you're
Yeah.
not even all that handy. If you have the right tools to do this stuff, I'm like looking at him, like, you can't do this in my garage. I don't have a lift. I don't have a thing. You can't do that. He goes, it took him maybe 11 minutes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he's cutting chains, this, that, the other. I'm like, you
Have to
kidding
cut the
me?
one piece off.
Remember when we were growing up, there was like it was a real thing to be a handyman. It was like I mean, we used to have TV repairmen. Like the TV doesn't work. My father would call somebody.
Right.
A TV, like somebody come and fix your fucking TV. Now your TV doesn't work. You throw it out
And you buy a new one for
for 99
$120.
bucks.
Right,
And,
right.
Yep.
and it's, big giant plasma TV.
Yeah.
Is there still something out there that should get your car? Your car
Yeah.
gets fixed. Mechanics, right?
Yeah.
Is there
but-
anything else of value that instead
you're
of
not-
replacing, you're fixing?
I try to fix everything.
Like what? Like being cheap?
No, it's just
Nostalgic? What is it?
I don't know. I don't know.
I can't throw out this 1967
Are you
TV.
Are you cheap?
He's
No.
so freaking cheap.
He's cheap. Huh?
He's taking
Am
his
I?
guys to the diner. What are you talking
I didn't pick that. Here's the twofold on that. One is I'm not affected by food. Like I
Yeah.
don't really
Right.
care about food.
about?
Two is I don't, name of a restaurant doesn't create my identity.
Yeah.
So I just said pick something that we can have fun at.
Yeah.
And have an experience because
It's all about the company.
right. And
it's
again,
all about the company.
Miguel's never gone anywhere because he's got this giant family. He's never even the furthest he's ever driven is like 4 hours. So he's
Right.
never had a steakhouse or anything, and Cat too. So we just figured we'd do something like that.
I think that's very cool.
I
But
don't
it
have
doesn't mean
I don't
he's
have
not
a small-
cheap.
I don't have a small penis problem, so I don't care, I don't care where I
Doesn't
go.
mean you're not cheap.
I'm
man.
not trying to impress
You're not cheap.
anyone. I don't really care. I did try to Fogo de Chao first, though.
Yeah.
And they had 2 Christmas parties, so
Where's that Fogo now?
right over there in White Plains. They're right.
Oh,
next to
okay.
each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a Fogo over here, but you don't want to be
Yeah,
here and then
no.
have to
What
go
is
over
it?
there.
Fogo?
Fogo de Chao.
Yeah.
They had it in Atlanta too.
Yeah, I don't know the difference except probably the meat's probably quality is different.
The chain restaurants, but I mean,
What's
I
your
don't know.
favorite
There's, oh,
food
Picanha in
when-
the Palisades Center. That's another one.
Yeah.
I've been
when
there.
there's no restrictions in your life and you just want food to be purely about comfort and enjoyment, what's your favorite restaurant to go to?
I like pizza.
Do you have a good pizza place that you go to?
No, because
Because
at this
they're all
point
gone.
I haven't had pizza in so many years. It could probably taste like ass, and I would still like it.
Yeah. Well, there was no bad pizza.
Right.
Like
That's-
Ilio's from growing up.
Yeah.
Toaster oven. It's
Yeah,
great.
yeah,
Of
yeah.
course, it sucked, but it was great.
French, Stouffer's French bread pizzas.
Ah, right. The Stouffer French. When they came out with the French bread, that thing was
Yeah.
next level.
With the,
It was
with the pepperoni on top.
oh, it was
Yeah.
so good. The Stouffer's. I
I-
came in that
when
little,
I was
the
a
first
kid-
time you saw that little like piece of cardboard
Yeah,
with the metal, whatever the hell. Whatever.
I'll never forget what it felt like to come home from school, open the freezer, and see if my mother bought the pizza rolls, Gino's pizza.
Oh, the pizza
Hot
pockets,
Hot
pizza pockets,
Pockets.
hot
Yeah, those
whatever.
little-
pizza
and-
rolls. Yeah,
and-
I remember that.
And
yeah.
I put them in the toaster oven. I'd stare at them. I'd watch them just open up and
Pop up,
bubble.
stuff come
And,
out the
and
top.
it was like
Yeah.
the greatest because think about the food, the food science that went into making me an addict
Right.
at that stage.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Because you were looking at that as you opened up your Coke.
Yeah.
Right.
right. It was like game time, right? So
Oh,
I mean, I'm also a gigantic fan of
I was
like
never
a
a
bacon, egg, and
Coke
cheese
guy.
yeah.
with like a
Yeah.
hash brown on it or
Mm,
sausage,
and a
egg,
cup of
cheese
coffee.
Where's
with
your
hash
Where's your
brown.
go-to
Dude.
for that?
There's a place that is in Ramsey that makes a really good one. And I can't remember the name of it because
Mm.
I haven't had.
You're not
much.
that far from Bagel Boys, man, in Suffering. That's a good place.
So-
I grew up
so-
on that one.
We grew up again, the feeling, like just what it feels like. My buddy used to pick me up to drive to Jones Beach on a summer day, and I'd have my coffee from Bagel Oasis with 2 sugars and cream and an everything bagel with lox and cream cheese
Cream
and
cheese.
onion and
Yeah, tomato, caper. Yeah.
like just incredible.
That's why when I'm always
days are over.
yeah,
Those days are not over.
they are. But
Why do they
they
have to be
over?
No,
because
they're
they're
over.
over for me.
They're
I can't.
What about 4 a.m. going to the diner, getting a
Yeah.
double
Grilled
cheeseburger
cheese,
deluxe with fries
fry-
and gravy?
yeah, yeah.
French fries,
5,000
with cheese and
calories.
disco fries.
Disco
Yeah,
fries.
Yeah.
Those were the days you could do that, go to the beach the next day, take your shirt off, and still look like you got a
Right.
free pack.
Or I'd be in the toilet now.
Not me. I'd probably feel great if I ate that
Yeah.
right now. It'd
Well,
be my
that's-
best day in the
That's
last
why
2
your blood work
weeks.
sucks.
Well, we'll find that out, won't we?
It's gonna be exactly the same.
It's not going to be exactly
Yeah,
the
Ma.
same.
Oh,
Oh, we-
no.
Good morning, Ma. I'm listen. I'm on the air.
He's live on here. You want to put that
I'm
on
live,
speaker?
I'm live on television right now.
We've got 2 very famous anchors.
Is
over
everything
here.
okay?
Oh my
So
goodness! Let me
funny.
stop for conversation now.
God, this
Are
guy.
we losing a little bit of
All
the
right, let
Three
me call
Guys
you back.
coffee
Let me
flat?
call
Or we
you
got
back.
to.
I love you, Mom. Bye.
No, look at that. Look at that.
Make sure she's
I gotta
okay.
answer my mom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You gotta make sure she's okay.
But you know what it is? His mom didn't know he was filming a podcast right now.
My mom's watching.
Dude,
Obviously.
my mother doesn't have like YouTube.
She's got it. She just doesn't know how to get
Hallmark
there.
channel and the Greek channel.
Yeah.
Hallmark channel's the
Hallmark
best.
channel and the Greek
I
channel.
live on
There's
the
not-
Hallmark
nothing
channel.
else.
Oh my god! It's like I'm talking to my sister
I
right
watch
now. What
every-
is?
I watch 1 or 2 Hallmarks a day. They're the best.
First of all, don't you feel like he has too much time on his hands?
Yeah, I know.
I do.
He works like 16 hours a week.
It's so I like that's why I get mad when I text you guys. You're like, this fucking
Yeah.
guy-
First of all, he texts me and
Who-
calls me, so then I get back to him. He
Well, you
doesn't
give
pick up
him-
ever.
Listen,
You don't
I-
pick up ever either, and you know I'm working
Wait,
during the day.
you have 18 hours a week of like clinic time, patient
adjusting
time.
times, like
Adjusting
18 and a
time.
half, maybe 20.
How much?
Fine,
How,
but-
how many hours do you put a week working on
Man,
the
man.
business? Whatever back office stuff or whatever.
I mean, none.
None, because Lauren takes care of it. You got
Well,
an
no,
office
nothing
manager.
for really
you got,
Lauren either, because I
well, what
don't-
about marketing and
Marketing
and,
is-
training staff
I
and
do that- I-
meetings and
yeah, we do once a week 30-minute training and then an hour office meeting once a week, and then the rest is done by them.
Yeah.
And Dr. Taylor does all the x-rays, analyzing, prepping, preparing.
when you meet
You-
these young doctors who are like, I'm not into marketing. It's not my thing. And I'm like, dude, what are you out of your fucking mind?
Right. And don't forget, in the beginning, I
Yeah.
was, marketing, and before social media stuff, I was at every event, every street fair, everything that
Right.
would move, I would stick myself in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
What's the point of being great at something if nobody knows you're great at it?
right. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm not against any of that. It's just as soon as everything started shutting down and it got weird a couple years ago, everything went away. Now they do have some, street fairs and things like that, but there's not that visited that much anymore, and they always suck anyway.
Yeah. I remember like 15 years ago, I went to an event at Columbia. My practice was, like a half a mile up the road from Columbia University Medical Center in the city. And there was a doctor there, and I was talking about, I had some marketing event. He goes, marketing. He goes, thank God I don't have to do any of that. We don't have to do that. Like he was.
Because
he
I'm
was
from
like a
Colombia.
neurologist. He was like a neurologist or a neurosurgeon or some bullshit. And I go, what are you talking about? I go, your hospital does nothing but spend gazillions of dollars. I go, for every one of you, your employer hires 3 MBAs to do full-time marketing to
Right.
fill your fucking calendar.
Right.
Like, what are you joking?
Right.
I said, I'm in business for myself. So I have, nobody knows you're a great neurosurgeon, but they're spending the money to make sure the world knows you're a great neurosurgeon.
Right.
I got to tell the world that I'm a great chiropractor,
Right. Yeah.
So-
I always think about how it would, if I had to start it over again, what would I do? And you just have to be on the ground. Got the old, guerrilla marketing.
That's-
Gotta be
I
out
still
there.
do it that way.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, obviously we're using, I guess, internet and stuff like that. But like I was always, I have a local competitor right over here. The day I opened, he opened up his brand new practice. He had about $1 million a year marketing budget. The day I opened, I wasn't competing with that. He was in the newspapers, he was on TV, radio, billboards. I can't do that. So what did I do? I went to the street fairs, the
That's
runs,
right.
the walks, the local. I did a garden club,
I've done all
showing them how to
kinds of
lift
crazy
and
shit.
bend.
Tell everybody who you are, what
What
you
I do.
do. And
I just never would do. I wasn't going to go anywhere and stretch somebody. I'm not going to teach them how to lift
Yeah.
in fucking Bend.
Yeah.
I'm not going to, it's going to be about chiropractic and subluxation, or I'm not going.
Right.
I'm not doing.
But how you can't speak to people if they don't understand that language, right? I mean, you want to teach them that language, but you got to get somebody. You got to get. Let's just say you're trying to attract a group of people.
Right.
If you talk subluxation, nobody's showing up.
No, no, no.
But
You talk what it is. The word is not what's important
what it
when you're
means.
Right.
introducing. It's
Yeah.
what it means.
And the app, and the essential of optimal health, right?
Yeah.
So that's all. So it's just it is. I mean, I would definitely still do it. If something good pops up, every once in a while we'll get a call to come do something, and I would definitely do it. I'm not opposed to it.
all right. Well, this started though, so you do 18 plus maybe another hour and a half, so you're 20-ish
Or until
hours.
maybe
a week.
22 if I'm.
And what do you do the rest of the time? You don't even go to the clinic?
Yeah, I mean,
Plays pickleball.
I go in and I adjust, and then we shut down, and then I goof around and sit in the back and go on Facebook and try to find things to buy or read, or there's always something you could do.
That time, see, for me, that's at the end of the day. Because even these days, I only treat patients on care for patients. What do you want me to say? On Tuesdays and Thursdays, but I am, I do 20 hours in two days.
Yeah. I mean, I go in at 9:15. I do the pre-shift huddle, get everything right, and then again, I'm at the tables because it's two of us rocking it out. So
Yeah.
I am there from 9:15 to 7:15, 7:30, and we have a 3-hour shutdown in the middle where the team gets everything prepared for the next shift. That's Monday, Wednesday, Thursday,
Right.
And then the other day it's 3 to 5, and then the orientation, and then I adjust a few people after. So that's I don't know. My notes are done at the second I'm done adjusting them, but it's different because it's all it's wellness, cash-based stuff. So it's just it's a little bit more simplified.
I get it.
So there's not that much. We don't have insurance to follow up with. There's not like now people are requesting the end of the year statements and super bills
Right.
and stuff for their
Tax
taxes.
burdens,
And stuff.
yeah,
So but again, that's them.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know what really.
What else to
get
do?
Bored.
He's bored.
Yeah, but
He's
I
bored.
mean, see, for me, I'm always like, when I feel like, holy shit, I got a window of 2 to 3 hours to myself, I'm taking a course. I know you do the same thing though. You do a lot of
meditation,
Mind Valley
yeah.
type
Yeah.
stuff.
I do that usually at night or early. First, I try to do first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
I do. I'll look at stats and numbers and where I can tweak or look who's missing or
Right.
And meet with like Caleb and meet with marketing people. I've met with a couple digital marketing groups this week from UAC that were offering the greatest stuff in the entire planet, and then you dig deep into it. And it's not
Didn't
really
go
there.
very well.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. They
Yeah.
just what we're doing now. They just can't beat or match. They're not willing.
There is no plug and play system that is going to work
No, and
as
a
well
lot of
for you as it worked for
that,
somebody else.
anyone tells you differently. And this is as soon as 23 years I've been doing this. As soon as someone tells you that they can increase your show rate or your this that over 60%, they're full of shit right from the start. And then I just turn right off.
Yeah,
they're bullshit. Be honest.
But I would say if you can get the leads, then my team will take care of it from there.
Right.
And you train and you make it unique to your business.
That's the other thing is a lot
that's
of these
different
companies
story.
now want to act, and I don't understand it. And it would be and I'm total opposite of this. Like, let us take care of all your digital marketing. Let us follow up on your leads. Let us
Okay.
call your people. Let us. I'm like,
do you know why that
no,
happens?
No,
do you know why
no.
that happens?
Because they send your leads to your
Because-
place and 4 other places as well.
Here's the thing. The really great offices that like yours that have trained and understand the whole process, they need those people a hell of a lot less than the office that sucks.
Right.
So then they go and they get these offices, all these leads, and they don't know what the hell to do with them, and they blow them all, and then they don't use
Then
the
they don't
service
close,
anymore.
and exactly.
So then the service says, all right, these fucking people suck at closing the leads I'm getting them.
Right.
So I'll take care of it.
Yeah.
And that's where the whole thing falls apart.
I'm like, you are not getting. You're not getting inside my schedule. You're not talking to my people.
Right.
Just
Yeah.
make the request. I'll take it from here. We're
Yeah.
trained very.
Get me the name and the phone
Right,
number.
that is
Thank
it.
you.
Stay the fuck away from my
Right.
people. Right. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So I think the problem with the marketing companies are they should be looking for great offices and
Right.
make a great office like yours their target market, charge more,
Yeah.
and have a smaller book of business
Yeah.
than trying to get every single
Well,
office.
yeah, I
out
met
there.
with 2 last week, and and they're like, "Well, what?" And this is, oh, you get this all the time. What's the problem? And I'm like, I don't have one. I'm just trying to streamline and I'm just trying to make improvements. Well, how much did you guys do that? And then they're
Mhm.
like, I can't help you,
Yeah.
right? Because I'm not broken, right? We're
Right.
not broken. You're just
Right.
trying to always improve. I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
on this call because you said something that I liked.
Yeah.
So now I'm calling you.
Right.
Let's hear your, hey, here's
What's your
this.
pitch?
What's your pitch? Like, you come in, no, don't pay. This is the new one now. Every marketing company has, don't pay until the person signs up.
Right.
First it used to be you only pay if they come in. Now it's only pay if they sign up. So I'm
But
like,
we'll sign them up for you.
it sounds nice. Oh, so you're gonna market for me. You're gonna wait till they come in. You're gonna wait and see if they sign up, and then you're only gonna pay. I only have to pay you if they sign up and pay. So you have a 50% show rate with a 50% start rate statistically on social media. So if you get me 10 people, 5 are going to show up, 2 are going to start. So you're going to take 2 people and I'm going to pay you for. Well, no, we have a flat rate of $1,750 a month plus ad spend, and anything above that you'll pay on top of with a cap limit of $3,700. So then your ad is not true.
And that's what
I
you've been
gotta
going
go.
through. Yeah.
We're done here, right?
And that's what you've been going through time
Every
after
single
time, every single one.
Or don't pay until the last one. Don't pay until we get 20 people in your door. Oh, okay. Hey man, what's up? I like the way you're going to schedule Zoom. Okay, boom, Zoom. Let me look. What do you need help with? Nothing. What can we do for you? I just want to improve,
Mhm.
right? And see what we can offer and make things better. Oh yeah, it's we'll keep marketing for you for free until you hit that 20. I said, so if you suck and it takes you 6 months to get me 20 people,
Mhm.
I don't pay for that long, but I have to drag ass with you for that long to honor it. Yeah. So it's not really 20 people a month or it's free.
Right.
So if you get 18 and the month ends, that month I don't pay. No, you paid that month, but now I'm going to honor until I get 20.
Yeah.
Right.
Then you got to pay for however many months, however many months it took. Now you owe me.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. I got to go. All
Right.
right. So it's, it is, it's there's no, it is what it is. You just got to throw something and see what works.
So if
Yeah.
that were a business, if you were given the challenge, okay, Chris, knowing what you know and all of the experience you have, start a marketing company. How would you design the service to make it a service that you would want to pay for? What could somebody say to you that would say, "Oh, that's interesting.
This is what I want." I think he's looking
like-
just for honesty, but
To me, like, I like the guarantee because it makes them accountable. I will get you, and it doesn't have to be an astronomical number because I believe in my office, and I know you believe in your office. So
Yeah.
if I said to you, give me $5,000 a month,
Mhm.
and I will give you 10 new patients through your door.
easy,
Easy.
easy.
No, 10 leads or 10 new pay.
10,
What are
10
we
patients
10
show
people
up.
who show up at my door. Then it's on me
I'll-
to make sure
right.
that they stay.
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
I'll take care of you. Get
10
them
people who show up.
show up. That's it. $5,000 a month.
That means 20 people called, 40 people called, 20 people said they're going to come in, 10 people actually showed up.
Statistically.
Yeah.
So, and I don't think 10 people showing up is a reach for digital marketing. I feel like that's too.
I don't even know how it works. Do you know how it works?
That's magic. But I think that's 2 people a week. Like,
It's so quick.
that's 2.5 people a week. That's not a lot to ask.
No.
All right. If you can't give me 2.5 people a week, you're not really good at your job.
Yeah.
But I'm willing
you
to take
succumb
that.
to it. So like you click on these things because you're intrigued.
Right.
I don't. Do you?
Click on what?
Like ads and stuff like that. I never like.
No.
I'm so
only
skeptical. I think it's all bullshit.
I'm a
Products.
product.
I'm a
I
product
click on
guy.
products.
Yeah, like
I
that
don't click
looks
on any
fucking- like, I
any
saw
ad
this-
for-
I saw this great sweater. It was a Grinch sweater I wanted to get for Christmas, and
Yeah.
it said Mr. G I'm like, all right, Dr. G,
Perfect.
Mr. G,
Perfect,
that's
yeah, yeah.
perfect. Like,
That was on what,
I'll
Facebook or
buy-
something like
yeah,
that?
I'll buy shit. Like that
You
all
bought
the
it from
time.
China, you'll never gonna get it.
I
I actually,
do
now
I
that
did
I
succumb
said it, it's
yesterday.
gonna come
So
up.
you know what? I'm actually maybe I'm not being truly honest because yesterday I'm going through. I'm on Facebook and those candlelight, candlelight concerts or something like that. Have you seen that stuff at
No.
all?
What is it?
I've been watching this, I guess, because I watch it. The candlelight concerts, like they got a billion candles, and they're like, they'll do the Beatles or Coldplay or something like that. So there's this a church in Westchester is doing a Coldplay night. 10 songs in an hour and a half or something like that, and it's all candlelight with a couple of
Coldplay is gay.
violinists. What's that?
Coldplay.
I will get that as a result. Thank
As
you.
a result,
What is Coldplay? I don't understand.
it's a band.
I know. No, I know
Oh,
they're a
I
band,
can't
but
say
they're
they're just soft.
they're soft.
Yeah, Lauren loves Coldplay. So.
Oh, okay, right.
And what do you
Heavy.
like? You're a Metallica. I'm so fucking
Metallica.
cool and hard. Dun, 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 dun.
I love Metallica.
I love
I love Metallica too.
Right.
I couldn't come up with a quick one.
I
for
got
you.
so excited.
Pantera or something like that.
I got so excited. Matt McCoy posted his son, a picture of his son. He's wearing a Suicidal Tendencies hat. I'm like, oh, this is great.
Yeah,
People are like, get that kid a Pepsi.
yeah.
Hey,
But yeah, so that's what digital marketing should be. I mean,
I would love to know how it all works because I would love to do it myself. And I don't know. I never trusted it, but I'm obviously I use it now. We have something called the HIPAA server and stuff like that, where I guess we get patient leads. I don't know how they come though. I don't know what they're doing. Do you know what the behind the scenes is, or you just don't care? Just give me those leads and
I don't
do
want
what you 5,000 for 10 qualified patients.
I think it's fair, and then use whatever for ad spend and keep the rest for yourself. And if it don't hit 10, then I pay for ad spend only, and then that month
Next.
is on credit.
There you go. Next. And you're not backing me out. Like you're not saying, "Oh, month 3 we finally hit our number. Now you owe me for month 1 and 2." No, that's what this guy was.
Yeah,
trying to
I
do.
mean, I think it's a great market. I don't understand why maybe it just doesn't make sense. If I wish we knew someone who was in digital marketing.
I have a guy.
Them.
Everybody's
want
got
to.
a
I have
guy.
a
That's
close
not
friend.
the
No,
point.
it's my
I mean, why
fraternity
can't-
brother and his good friend from. I played baseball growing up from New City.
So
know
this
the
is a
Beers?
great Christmas song.
Suck the dick.
Oh, yeah.
Get the fuck out after you're done. Then I hops in my coupe and run.
It's Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre.
Bitches Ain't Shit, the song.
You know that,
Dr.
yeah,
Dre.
from Drake.
Right.
Yeah.
And they turned it into a Christmas song.
My pockets
Oh.
is nice and fat. Don't give a fuck where the bitch was at.
That's so
To
funny.
me, there's nothing better about the internet than that. Like,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
is
yeah.
shit like that. Is,
I love how I
is-
feel like I look at really reasonable shit and Kelly yells at me all the time for being on my phone. You're always on your phone. Da, da, da. I don't ever fucking look at that stuff like that. And
You're always on your.
I'm like,
I
doing
need
like
entertainment.
I'm like doing Coursera. I'm trying to figure out how to post on Instagram and doing like I'm like learning the stuff for my podcast for the Bizcast. I'm like I'm
By
spending
the
a lot
way,
of time-
you're killing it on the Bizcast.
Thanks,
So
bud.
so it's a really great idea. You had Dr. McCarthy.
She was awesome, dude.
she
I
was
love her.
Great. She's
Yeah.
like a psychologist here in town. But you had the guy the other day, on
Anthony
Thursday,
Rizzo,
Anthony-
first baseman of the New York Yankees. No, not really, but he's still named as Anthony Rizzo from yeah.
Not really.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
Yeah,
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Yeah.
So that would have been cool. Yeah, no, so did I tell you what I did? I'm like one night, I'm like, you know what? I was slow playing it because I was just trying to tweak this. I don't know what the hell I'm doing and trying to figure this all out before. And I said, screw it. So I get home on one Wednesday night. I'm sitting down with Kelly, and I'm on my phone. I'm getting yelled at. But there was one of those like local groups, Montville, Hilldale, Rivervale, Upper South River, and it's like, oh, it's Local Business Wednesday. Go ahead and post your business if you want to promote that type of thing. And instead of promoting my business, what I did is I reached out to the person who created the page. I says, do you mind if I ask people if they want to come in and promote their businesses on my podcast? I've done da. She goes, not only do I not mind, I think you're going to do incredible. So I put it on there, and one night, by the next morning, I booked 27 shows.
Nice.
And
So it was
now,
pretty freaking cool.
this person had what? She had a like
It's a
like
local Facebook page.
A Facebook page.
Yeah, it was a
How-
Facebook page. And
Right, but how does she who does she promote her Facebook page to? Just businesses or to the public?
no. It's so it was Wednesdays. You can promote like they don't want you promoting your business, but they'll give you a little. Hey, on Wednesdays, go ahead. It's promote your business Wednesday. So in the comments, people are like, "Oh, I'm a photographer. I'm a psychiatrist. I'm a blah 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 blah." And so I was like, "All right, you know what? I need people like that to come on the podcast because I want to hear their story and I want to promote their business." And so I went on there, 27 shows. It was great. So now I don't have to worry about content.
So just so everyone listening knows, we
If
have your clinic here,
Yeah.
right? And this space is a small room that you
People,
built
yeah,
out.
people think it's huge. By the way, here we can play. Like yeah, got the lights and high ceilings over there.
It's a square room.
We got, it's a just a
square
little tiny
It's
square
the
room
size
over
of
here.
an
Hey,
adjusting room. It's actually a size of a small adjusting room if you're the
yeah,
type of
it's not
person-
even that big, right?
7 by 7.
246,
A little
yeah, 7 by
exam.
7.
7 by
so-
7.
No, it's
7 by 7. Look at the
7 by
ceiling
7.
tiles.
7 by
Those
7.
are 2 by 2 ceiling tiles.
7 by 7. All right.
Yeah, see, everybody's like, "Oh my god, I thought it was so much bigger." No, but we're renting this space out too. So this is another. You guys can rent it, use
So
it.
there's right. But what you're doing is you're attracting all these local businesses to come and
Yes.
do a podcast to see your facility.
Yeah,
Talk.
don't tell everybody my secrets.
No, but it serves so many purposes.
Yeah,
It serves
it
so many
wasn't. I
purposes.
will say it was never, and I was always honest about it. This is never completely selfless. This is a little bit selfish as well.
as everything should be.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes,
I
I
want
think
people to come and see my clinic. I don't want people to come and see this room. Local businesses, you want to use this room to promote. You're going to do a podcast or do something. You know, people are doing now those courses, right?
Mhm.
They're trying to do what is it? SaaS. What is it? SaaS. Service as a
Software is
software as a service. Type
But that's
of thing.
not a course.
No, but there's
Oh,
but they're doing courses.
no.
That's not it. But like they're doing a lot of people are doing these courses, right? Where
I
you
have no
buy the
idea.
courses for $500.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
like
that's
an
how you can-
online course.
There you go. And so you can film that. Are you doing this?
That's exactly what I'm doing.
So, and he's doing it. And he's using it. So, and there you go.
I'm not doing that.
You're not
I don't
doing
know what that
anything.
is.
You're working 18 hours a week. You're doing
I'm there
nothing.
all the time.
You do nothing. He does nothing. That's why he's got time to prep. And by the way,
He
so
got the disco lights. He installed the
does.
disco lights and the smoke machine.
are you just eating one steak and that's filling you up? Or are you eating 3?
Whatever I sent a picture of.
Well,
Yeah.
last week we went out to dinner and we both
Oh,
got
yeah.
a cowboy ribeye with a side of fucking bacon.
That was like my River
that
Palm
bacon
night. That was
like
my
a
favorite night
steak.
on this whole thing.
Yeah, that was like,
Yeah,
that was
clams
like
and
the
oysters.
steak, and then we had the burrata
Yeah,
for
then we had
and the
burrata.
clams and oysters. That like
Uh-huh.
that's a
I had-
perfect dinner.
Sashimi. I had like a piece of tuna, a piece of salmon. I had the
A piece?
slabs of bacon. Yeah, because it's freaking $97 for this thing. It's a-
Don't be so
It's giant.
cheap.
I
oh,
believe-
look who's
I'm-
talking, diner boy.
Alright. I don't care. I wouldn't say.
Yeah,
I don't go. I don't eat for name. I eat for food.
yeah. Well, I need
I'm
to
not
find
worried
those
Nothing
gonna
cheap
say-
about a diner in
in
the
Bergen
tri-state
County or
area.
right in New York.
right. I love diners.
It is true because I've been going to diners because I'm getting like bacon cheddar, bacon feta eggs, all the time. And
You're talking to a Genopolis. here.
Right.
yeah,
I love
The diner
diners.
business is in my soul.
Right. Just why are you so rude? And just, jeez.
in the diner business.
Racist against Greek people.
Right. Why do you hate
Me?
me? Why do you
I
hate Greek
freaking
people?
I'm a diner guy. I've always been. That's what killed me about Atlanta. There was no diners down there. You guys both went to Atlanta, right?
Well, a diner
Yeah.
is
Marietta
something
diner.
different.
No, that's
A
true. It
diner
was
is something
Marietta.
different, yeah. It's
Oh, I'm
something-
sorry. It was not Atlanta. Atlanta had diners. St. Louis, no diners.
Oh,
St. Louis had no diner. How do you not have a diner?
They have a diner, but
no
it's not
Greeks?
what we have, right?
No Greeks in St. Louis.
No, it's just the tri-state area. I mean, you're lucky if you get one in Massachusetts or New Hampshire, like and Maryland and shit like that. But New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, it doesn't exist anywhere in the world. The Greek diner is like it's very
Special.
unique. It's very special
Eh,
thing.
They just don't have the market. You could open up a diner because we
What's
growing
the
up
best-
on
What's
diners.
the best diner in the area?
Ooh.
So there's one near Cherry Hill. I can't remember the name of it.
Mm.
Local,
It's
how about
on-
within 20
off-
minutes?
off-
15
No,
minutes.
for you, it's a state line diner right on
State
your
line.
backyard.
State
It's
line
freaking
and Greek.
amazing.
Yeah,
That place
it's
is
packed.
awesome.
It's a line out the door
That
every
place
day.
is awesome. State line, one of the best diners. I'll give it that. Suburban got like bougie.
It
The one
got
by,
bougie
it
when
got
they redid-
bougie.
And,
Where is it? Where
and
is
the
it?
Tom
The one
Sawyer.
right by the Garden State Plaza over there on 17 North, where Dick's, across the street from Kale, Century Road. It's right
Well,
down.
the most famous one just closed down. The one right off the, in Astoria, Queens, right
Oh.
off the bridge. The Neptune Diner
Mm.
finally closed after.
Where's
like
the diner
In
50
you go
Jersey,
to?
it's TikTok. I think TikTok is one of the more
Yeah.
famous ones in Clifton on Route 3 over there. So,
Where do you go?
The last
to a
one I
diner?
went to was on the way back from the airport. We stopped at the Tom Sawyer. Good
morning.
morning.
Tom Sawyer now is going to get bougie probably because the hospital just opened up over there.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of Tom Sawyer. My son
Me
likes
neither.
Tom
Their
Sawyer.
service. Is
Where is
bad.
it?
Yeah,
I shouldn't say that.
right by
Really?
Valley Hospital.
I'm
Take
sorry.
it back.
Uh oh,
sorry.
was that Greek
No, I
against
don't wanna
Greek?
do that. I don't wanna
Yeah.
do that.
I don't want to do that. Take it back.
we brought our family there one Sunday, and we didn't like the way we were treated. But that doesn't mean that's their
It's a
thing.
one-off.
Yeah, it was
It's like
one-off.
getting a bad adjustment from
Yeah.
Pete.
That's right.
Doesn't mean all chiropractic
Sometimes
sucks.
that right side,
right.
sometimes that right
Sometimes.
side just doesn't
Right.
go.
Sometimes.
Just doesn't
Yeah,
go.
that's the same. It happens.
It happens.
Yeah,
It's not your fault.
No. It's
That's
never
like,
my fault. It's their fault.
Yeah.
Oh,
what was that
at
movie?
the end of the Palisades Parkway? There's a diner that has an Irish name. Let's just call it O'Doul's or something.
O'Reilly.
Yeah, it's something like,
O'Doul's.
like that. So we,
O'Doul's.
so I,
Wait,
I see the
north or
diner.
south Palisades?
So the last exit, the very last exit north on the Palisades.
Oh, okay.
So we go there, and it looks like a diner. It smells like a diner. It's certainly
it's a duck.
diner, but it's called something Irish. Like that can't be. We go in. It's all Greek. It's same
What
menu.
egg?
as you would
Palisades
see.
like in Rockland?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
by
Exit
Bear
one,
Mountain.
Yeah.
Where?
By Bear Mountain.
Oh.
Like
Right at the circle over there.
maybe exit 18, like right before the last one. The last one I think is exit 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. All right. So we go in there, and I say to the waiter, I go, it's a regular diner. Why is it called fucking
O'Doul's.
or what? He goes, when the Greeks immigrated here in the 20th century, all diners were owned by Irish, and they were the busboys. They were the
Greeks were the
dishwashers.
busboys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they took over the business. So this diner was one of those, and they just kept the name.
All right.
And it's like because my father immigrated here in 1956, and Greeks were in full swing, like we were feeding
Full swing. Greeks were in full swing.
So I always I didn't know there was a diner history before Greeks
Right.
in the New York, New Jersey area,
Hmm.
and then we took over.
You guys were busboys.
Yeah. And now you go into a restaurant, and this is not a racist thing
Oh,
or anything.
here we go.
No,
We're shut down.
Here we go.
There
Another
are diners.
shutdown.
There are Greek diners that are fully run by Latinos.
Yeah, Hispanic, yep.
But
So they're going to run diners next.
not only that, but they speak perfect Greek.
That's so fun.
They speak
Really?
because they grew up
Yeah.
in the business.
Yeah.
So my prediction is the Greek kids are going to move on, and it's going to be more of a Latino business. And
I think
We'll
that's
be
pretty
going
cool,
on.
actually, to
So
tell you the
that's it.
truth. I like that little transition
Yeah.
from Irish to Greek to
Yeah.
Hispanic or
Yeah.
whatever it is.
Fun stuff.
There's opportunity. But the problem is, you see, the Greek fathers have provided so much opportunity for their Greek children. They don't want to take over the business.
Yeah.
It's,
So my brother tells the story of we're in our place. My father had a place down in Battery Park in the 70s, and we used to work there. Those are my first memories. I was 5 years old, bussing tables, and so one day we're all there, the three brothers, and my youngest brother was probably still a baby, but the waiter said to my dad, "Oh, so you got your boys here, so that's the next generation. They're going to take over." And my father looks at me, goes, "Not my kids." He was not going to let us
No, let you
get
work
into
in
the
that
diner
business.
business.
It's tough business.
Yeah. So he's
Stressful.
like, "Not my kids." So
I don't know
education became
how.
everything.
How could you have everything? That's what's impressive to me, right? Your menu is you have everything. So you have to stock everything. You have to throw out so much stuff. There's got to be so much
No,
ways to
So
spend it.
that's the magic of that business. Because if you're
You
going, because
repurpose
the
it.
profit margin is so low.
That's exactly it.
They're all huge. The square footage. These diners that have been around for 50 years, they are experts at either cheating their taxes or making sure there's no waste or
Yeah,
little
I mean,
waste. or
you
whatever.
you order exactly the right amount of eggs.
Yeah.
How do you like? You have
That's-
eggs, steak, chicken.
The
You're making 100
Town line
different
diner,
dishes.
the town line diner menu is like a book.
Yeah,
It's like 17. I'm like, funk.
yeah,
funk,
yeah.
Yeah.
You could have full like Italian dinners and everything like that.
You
and-
could walk into a diner and get liver and onions at 3:00 in the morning.
Yes.
and it's delicious.
And that's another thing.
Wow.
Who's
Perfect.
behind there cooking this stuff? Who knows how to cook that? Who's it?
So amazing.
It's amazing.
I,
It
I'm
really
I'm
is.
very impressed, and I love diners. I'm a big diner fan, and
Yeah.
delis. I'm big. Well,
The
Delis,
it's
delis.
I'm getting freaking. I hate.
Yeah,
Fucking
talking
talking
about
about-
food.
Boo.
I'm starving all the time. I'm melting away. I lost a pound just sitting.
I got to
here
tell you,
right
the best thing about this is Not only are my bathroom habits better than ever when I'm like this,
Disagree.
but
False. Give me the bullshit button.
But
I
what-
need the bullshit.
Send a
button.
pic.
what it feels like.
Don't send it back. Not interested.
What it feels like to not care, like to not be hungry, is
Who's
amazing.
not hungry?
It's amazing.
I
I'm
hate
not
you.
hungry.
I'll
You're
tell
not-
you what
you're
I'll
not
do.
doing it right.
I'm
Not
doing it
even-
not
better
enough
than you
time is
guys.
bad.
I'm not
Eating-
eating. I'm not even fucking putting
You-
dill or
You
herb.
need, you're not eating
No,
enough.
Yeah,
I
trust me,
can tell you this. My
the little
senses.
shards of cucumber
I
in
feel-
the tzatziki sauce is not
I-
fucking
yeah,
making a difference.
You know what? Shards of cucumber, not carnivore. Not a single shard of
Not
cucumber.
eating enough.
I'm completely carnivore. And I'm
Yeah.
like, but my other senses. We were walking around the city last week, and I can smell. I'm a sinus king, dude. I grew up. That's what my parents gave me. I got good teeth, good eyes, and horrible sinuses. I don't ever smell anything ever. Oh my god, I smell every scent in the earth. I feel like I'm
See?
an animal. I'm
That's
like
what he
I'm
asked you. If
a-
you noticed any changes, you said
So-
no.
I can smell, but
Right.
I don't even know if I could taste better because all I'm tasting is steak, eggs, and chicken.
Now
right
you were saying BO.
Mhm.
I
Oh,
got.
I don't.
Let me
Yeah.
tell you, I don't need anything.
I don't know if I do
Roses.
need anything. I wear it and say it. But I don't
don't
feel like
wear
I
it.
smell.
I got when I'm carnivore, nothing.
My breath, maybe.
Zero.
I don't know. And then I can't eat a mint. Are you eating a mint? You're eating
Like
mints.
gum.
You're eating gum, cheater, sugar. I have had
Why
nothing.
would you waste your time with gum?
I'm-
Or
Why-
it's like
why- why-
whatever
why
kind of
would you
this,
do that?
whatever I'll show you what it is. This is no
No
sugar.
wonder why you guys are having such
no,
an
no,
easier
but-
time, dude.
but-
You're not hardcore. Neither of you guys. I'm walking off. The stage. This is bullshit. You guys are just fucking with me. All you guys are eating fruit and vegetables and everything. dude.
No fruit.
I can't wait to
I
see
forget
your.
the name of it.
Can't wait to see your fucking
It's a
labs. you liars.
remineralizing.
Yeah. I
Get
saw,
me some of that gum.
I saw
need
that on
something.
Instagram.
It's not.
I-
It's not so-called gum. It's remineralizing sugar.
It's got
Sure.
xylitol.
It's got. I forget what it has. It has like natural
Yeah.
stuff in there for remineralizing.
Not carnivore. I bet you it's
It
not natural from a fucking animal. You guys are
It is
cheaters.
animal.
Cheaters.
How do you think?
I'm
how do you-
angry.
How do you think sharks grow new teeth? They chew this stuff.
They chew gum that we've produced.
chew
Did they
gum.
buy it at 7-Eleven?
Throw it
Where
in
can you
there.
buy where
No,
the
you gotta
sharks
get
go?
on Instagram.
Sharks live like 200 years.
And they
right?
grow their own teeth back.
and
Oh.
they don't get cancer.
Right. And they eat only meat.
Well, they're getting cancer now, and they're
Yeah.
getting all coked up, aren't they? Isn't there cocaine shark?
That's
Cocaine?
cocaine bear.
Cocaine bear. Wasn't there a cocaine shark
The
too?
cocaine
Though?
bear.
No, there was definitely a cocaine shark because remember they were when they were getting caught, they were dumping their coke into the
I
the
mean, there's
ocean.
definitely
They were coming
cocaine
and so
sharks
yeah, it's
somewhere.
cocaine sharks.
There's cocaine bear. I saw that.
I hate you guys. I
What-
have done
All right, listen,
nothing.
next week.
I've done
next Week,
nothing.
Oh, here we
I'm
go.
flying back from Indianapolis. There's nothing I can do.
Two guys coffee.
Yeah.
Should we get a substitute? I got subs.
There's no sub.
Yeah.
There is no
I can
sub.
bring in a sub. I can bring in a 6-man. I gotta
There
bring
is
in a
no sub,
6
but
man
you
of the
gotta-
year.
you got the show must go on. Come on, guys.
Well,
the
I
show
mean,
must go on.
you're gonna be on a plane, like you're gonna be on your way. Who are you flying home on a Friday morning?
6:15.
Why? Why would you fly home on a Friday morning?
Because I don't want to lose my Friday. I'm trying to get back as quickly as possible so I can not lose my Friday.
Why don't you come home on Thursday night?
Because Thursday night is when we're gonna have the party for the new franchise, the new
God.
well infused franchise. So we're
All right.
going there for the signing.
The party that you got invited to that we're going to try to knock you down, negotiate your terms. That
Yeah.
party.
What is this? What is this?
Isn't that the party you said you wanted to make sure you weren't
Oh,
going to get your terms?
yeah.
No, I
It's
just
gonna
want
be
to
a
make sure
mob
I'm not
hit.
getting
Yeah.
ambushed. I want to make sure I'm
It's
not.
gonna be a no.
Yeah.
Hey, they hold you real quick on the back of your shoulder. Great. How? That's-
Because Freddie and Taylor both have holiday parties the same night.
Yeah.
Now Taylor's not allowed to come to ours, therefore we
Mhm.
all have to show up for at least 5 minutes.
Well,
Ooh.
she's allowed to.
How did you not coordinate that?
No.
Well, one, I don't give a fuck.
That
Yeah.
you. By the way, so when you say we are
Why
doing
don't you
it,
switch?
now you
have Greg
now
go
you
to
know.
yours and have Taylor go to his.
Yeah.
They're going to the city.
Greg's boring.
No, they're going to Westchester.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just told it was Manhattan.
We were, but we had to switch it because one of our girls is being pregnant.
Being pregnant.
The state-
She's
the
almost
state
not
is
pregnant.
now-
She's that quick
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah,
So.
I should-
Yeah,
I
that
wanted
was
to
kind of
have a
odd.
baby.
Like, when did you? And you just booked it the other day, didn't you? Because you were just asking.
Yeah,
me.
yeah, we just had to switch.
So that's pretty messed up of you, man. I thought you were a friend.
How dare she get pregnant?
for
No,
her.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't listen.
Whatever. You have no friends. I know.
And on New Year's Eve, we're open till 5.
When are we closing? 2?
Take two.
2. We close 1 Christmas Eve.
Closed.
Oh, are you closed?
No,
You don't want to serve the public. You don't have a community to keep healthy. It's so weird.
What date is Christmas Eve fall on?
Thanksgiving Eve.
Tuesday, Wednesday
I
is
think we were
Christmas
open.
and Thanksgiving, and
Yeah, but I'm not here. I'm closed Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays always, all the time.
You have a
So-
huge Orthodox Jewish population
Yes.
that really
Friday mornings would be
wants you to
huge.
be closed on Christmas Eve.
You're not
I just
thinking
run
about
to
your
my-
people,
I,
man.
I don't.
You don't
answer
care
to
about their
anybody.
health.
Yeah, you
You don't care
answer
about their
anybody.
health.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
23
you don't
years.
care
I
about
want my time, and I love my time. Yeah.
So when did
that.
it
Do the
start
seven
like this? I
fishes.
wanna
You
know.
do the seven fish
Oh,
thing.
no. I don't do any of that. Chinese
Mm,
food, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. No, she'll make your party. She's just gonna be late. Party's stupid anyway.
You think my party's stupid?
You want to know what I think about parties?
We all know what you
Right.
think about party. You don't like
Are you
people.
forcing
He
You-
likes
you-
those
you-
Diddy parties.
You're forcing.
Yeah, you prefer the Diddy parties.
You're forcing your team to go someplace they don't want to go, but they can't say no.
For free.
Let's not bore everybody.
For free.
For free.
To the end of our
It's
show.
All
gonna be
right. Goodbye, everybody.
Yeah, it'll be fun.